Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Anytime in the next 3 minutes, whenever you want to come in.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly. Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Live from Harrison Central High School. Division 4 Eastern District Finals. Winner to the regional, 8-16 Indian Valley. 8-16 Indian Valley versus Indian Creek. Turn me up just a little, Tony, please. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. 19-5 Indian Creek. Today's game and all games brought to you by Rawson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Barium and Chemicals. The Electric O is Electric Capital Recovery Systems. The O Patio and Pub on Lane, Brooke County Schools, the Echo Center, Hancock County Schools, and Doane Ford. Welcome, everybody. Jim DiCarlo along with my partner, play-by-play guy today, Phil Rujek, and Tony the Tiger, the Marshall Flash, spinning all the dials. Let's talk about today's game in the pregame Capital Recovery System scenario here. OVAC-wise, Indian Creek won 4A. Last year they went to the regionals. They're going for their 20th win. Their RPI was number 2 in the Eastern District, Division 4. Their Ohio Division rank is number 31. And Indian Valley comes in at 8-16, pulling the upset over Philo the other day. They're ranked 80th in the state of Ohio. RPI 10th out of 16 teams, and of course they were not in the OVAC.
Jimmy, how do they do the seeding in Ohio for each area, each division?
RPI goes by your wins, your opponent's wins, and your opponent's wins.
But they use the RPI from Max Preps. Is that correct?
Yes, Max Preps. But that's
I have a
it.
point to make later in the show. I just want to make sure that was correct.
Well, one of the things we found out is if you play a West Virginia team, since there's 7 Ohio teams, they just give you Division 4 points no matter who you play.
Yeah,
okay?
I guess they go with right in the middle.
Yep.
So I guess that's a fair thing to do. So.
Yep. And that's what Melbourne was complaining to me about, that Steubenville Central beat some West Virginia teams and got Division 4 points, and they only got Division 7 points or Division 6 points, and that's why they had to play at Central maybe instead of them going to Melbourne. Right. But anyhow, back to today's contest. Indian Creek averaging 50.33 a game, giving up 33.6. Indian Valley 34.25 a game, giving up 47.33. Creek got here by beating Meadowbrook 51-22 and Maysville 51-40. Indian Valley got here by beating Harrison Central right on this floor a week ago, 38-34, and also upsetting Philo 33-31. Leading scorers for Creek is Cadence Walker, Riley Sadler, and Gracie Kleinsmith. Leading scorers for Indian Valley, Bailey McConnell, Casey Michelli, and Haley Klassner. We know that Walker's averaging 18, Sadler 12 points, 12 rebounds a game, and Kleinsmith is averaging over 10 points a game. Some of the key losses that Indian Creek has had came to unbelievable team records. They lost to Big Red, Union Local, Tusky Valley, John Marshall, and Carrollton. Those were their 5 losses, Phil. And all of those
pretty good teams.
all those teams are still alive in the tournament, Phil. Key losses, we'll get right to you with your pregame comments in a minute, were to Highland, Carrollton, Tusky Valley, Sandy Valley, and New Philly. Their key wins for Indian Valley, Claymont 12-11, and Philo, who ended up 15-8. Big upset the other day, and I'm guessing Creek is pretty happy they're playing Indian Valley instead of Philo. Indian Creek's key wins have come against Dover, Edison, who's playing for a district today, and Oak Glen twice. I want to mention we're going to try to keep you up to date with all the Eastern District scores as we get them in Division 7, Caldwell versus Strasburg. These are all district finals. Winner goes to the regional. Shenandoah versus Fort Fry. Union Local, who we had the other day, against Ferry, playing West Muskingum. Tusky Valley against Edison. Indian Creek, of course, here against Indian Valley. Carrollton against West Home. That's the other Division 4 game. And Big Red versus Uniauto from Chillicothe. If Creek were to win today, or the winner of this game, they get the task of playing Buckeye Valley, who's ranked 9th in the state, coming in at 23-2. That game will be at Zanesville on Tuesday. We think it's at 6 o'clock. There'll be a doubleheader, I believe, that day, with Carrollton playing the Southeast winner and Indian Creek playing the Central winner, and that game has been determined to be Buckeye Valley. Phil, how about your pregame comments?
Well, you know, I think Indian Creek is kind of surprised. They were expecting to maybe play Philo in this game, but Indian Valley really pulled the upset, and they have been playing better recently. So I would look for a good game here today. I mean, I think Indian Creek's going to play very well defensively. You're going to have to, if Indian Valley can handle Creek's press, they get a shot. If not, this is going to be Creek all the way. The officials are meeting with the captains out there right now. So our Dunbar Heating and Cooling captains today for Indian Valley, Bailey McConnell and Cassie Maselli. And for Indian Creek, Gabby Taylor and Riley Sadler. The 3 officials today, as assigned by the Ohio High School Athletic Association: Zach Peden, Scott Bunting, and Adrian Williams.
Well, we got about, 10 minutes, it says. They look like they put more time on that clock back on us. That's okay. That'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors. So we're going to take a quick break, Tony, and be right back.
From this perspective, we can grade the hair follicle combination of 3 men coaches.
Weirton in the Ohio Valley for Scardo Family Urgent Care is now open at 241 Three Springs Drive, Monday through Friday, 8 to 8, weekends 9 to 5. No appointment required. For Scardo Family Urgent Care.
It's that time again, the Steubenville Country Club's annual membership special, and listen to all the perks you get at 25% off. No tee times because there's under a 4-hour pace of play, pro shop discounts, member-only tournaments, a friendly after-golf atmosphere, indoors or outside, and fabulous fine dining. Call the club PGA Pro John Denholm at 440-477-3368. That's John at 440-477-3368, and tee up a year of memories at Steubenville Country Club.
Doan Ford is your destination for the ultimate Ford experience. Discover the thrill of the open road in a brand new Ford vehicle. Experience cutting-edge technology and safety features designed with you in mind. Whether it's the versatile Ford Escape SUV, the powerful Ford F-150, or the stylish Ford Bronco, you'll drive away with confidence, knowing you've made the right choice. Quality, service, and trust. That's the Doan Ford experience.
Back here at Harrison Central High School, home of the Huskies, Ray Hibbs, the athletic director here, always so cordial and so kind and so very nice. I just want to thank Ray for the job he does. You know, they got these beautiful facilities out here, Jimmy, and if people haven't been out here, you need to come and see the beautiful gym, the baseball, softball, football complexes. They're just they are second to none, and they end up hosting a lot of things through the OVAC, through the state. That, you know, so Ray Hibbs really, I mean, he's worked over a lot and does a great job of hosting these events. So I want to take my, you know.
Hey, Phil, he's on the Eastern District Board. He might not have any choice. They might force him to.
Well, no, but I mean, yeah. Nonetheless.
No, he's a great guy. He's
that's
been
why
really
you're.
good
That's
to us.
why you're hosting is because you have the facilities, but it's still, you know, there's other guys that host nothing. And, you know, it's the same job, but Ray goes the extra 9 yards, and he takes care of business and does a great job at it. All right, for Indian Valley today, let's go over the starting lineups. That will be the Cedar One Realty starting lineups for the Indian Valley Lady Braves, who are 8-16. A senior, 5'8", number 3, Bailey McConnell. A senior, 5'7", number 10, Cassie Maselli. A senior, 5'5", number 12, Bree Latella. A junior, 5'8", number 23, Sadie Holbrook. And a sophomore, 5'8", number 24, Hallie Klassner. McConnell, Maselli, Latella, Holbrook, and Klassner for the 8-16 Indian Valley Braves head coach Jen Simmerman, assisted by Sean McConnell and Sam Dickerson. For the homestanding, they'll be in white today. Indian Creek Redskins, 19-5. A junior, number 1, Cadence Walker. A senior, number 3, Gabby Taylor. A junior, number 4, Gracie Wiley. A senior, number 5, Riley Sadler. And a sophomore, number 10, Gracie Kleinsmith. Again, for the Lady Creeksters, Walker, Taylor, Wiley, Sadler, and Kleinsmith. 19-5 on the season. Steve Eft, the head coach of the Lady Redskins. Ron Tweedy, Joe Rebar, and Tia Taglione are his assistant coaches. And we would be remiss not to say something today about our good buddy who is not only the boys coach, also the athletic director and a wonderful math teacher at Indian Creek, Joe Dunleavy, who suffered a medical emergency during the season and is in rehab now and doing better. So we want to send thoughts and prayers, obviously, out to Joe Dunleavy, one of the stalwarts in the OVAC, and he's done so much for Indian Creek boys and girls basketball and all sports in Indian Creek over the years.
Absolutely. Joe, we wish you well and your family there, and we're glad to hear that you're doing a little better. So get better, my friend. You're really Mr. Indian Creek. They named the floor after Joe Dunleavy. That's how much he's dedicated his life to the Indian Creek school system down at Mingo first and now out at Indian Creek. Our basketball in-game sponsors, Captain's Gumbar Heating and Cooling. Pre-game was brought to you by Capital Recovery System. Our Ohio Motor Group keys to the game, Phil kind of mentioned it, Indian Valley will be playing man-to-man defense, and Creek will play different defenses. They're very good in their 1-2-2 zone, three-quarter, half-court, and quarter-court pressure, along with good man-to-man defense. And I think the key to the game, as you mentioned, Phil, really simple. We talked about it coming out. If Creek gets steals and gets easy layups off of those steals, capitalizes on the turnovers, it could be a long day for Indian Valley. If it's a half-court game, things could be a little closer here as Indian Valley, the 10th-rate RPI team, trying to upset Creek, RPI number 2. They just got a big upset over number 3 RPI in the Eastern District, and that was Philo. Want to say, too, Indian Valley all year long has not been playing with one of their starters, Natalie Kearns, who tore an ACL. She's out for the year, and that has been a big loss for Indian Valley, and such maybe with their record. Finishing up our in-game sponsors, the opening tip, which is going to be in about 4 minutes, Commissioner Eric Timmons. Timeouts, Mario's Italian Restaurant. Three-pointers, the Electric. Oh, it's electric. Our halftime report by Berryman Chemicals. Turnovers, Thrifty Hertz. Technical fouls, Guida Law Offices. Let's hope we don't get any of those. Game winners, Poe Financial Services. Post-game, Interstate Waste Services. And we will have a player of the game, and that's Raji Home Improvements. So we will try to give you scores of the other Eastern District games or partial scores as we get them. We wish our local teams the best of luck. That would be Edison, who's had its tremendous year playing for a regional berth, along with Union Local, Big Red, and, of course, this Indian Creek game.
And our sponsors today for for each quarter in today's game, a special presentation of M&M Hardware. Boy, those guys out there, Scott and the guys and his gang, man, they really know what they're doing out there. And if you have an issue, they can fix it. So M&M Hardware, special presentation. Went to college with Scott. First quarter today is going to be brought to you by State Farm agent Casey Johnson. Second quarter today will be brought to you by Everhart and Bow Funeral Home. Third quarter today, Wintersville Trophy Shop, and our fourth quarter by Water Transport. That keeps our vocal cords kind of wet and kind of ready to make sure this game goes. Are you?
I'm good, Phil. Let's take a break here. Let's go through the national anthem since we're not allowed to play that unless someone sings it, and they're not going to. We always apologize for that, but copyright rights do not allow us to play the national anthem. So about 2 minutes from Eric Timmons, Commissioner Eric Timmons tip-off. We'll be back after these Mario's timeouts.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
Are you craving delicious Italian food? Look no further than Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 in the morning till 7 at night, Friday from 11 to 8, Saturday from noon to 8, and Sunday from noon to 7. Come in for our weekly lunchtime special or check out our monthly specials for even more delicious options. Oh, and don't forget, we're closed on Mondays. Visit us at 329 North Street in Steubenville or give us a call, 740-283-3405 to place an order for Naples Spaghetti House, serving up the best Italian food in Steubenville.
Ted Gorman, newly appointed superintendent at Jefferson County JVS, is dedicated to shaping the future of vocational education. With 16 diverse programs, from animal science to multimedia design, students gain hands-on experience and certifications for immediate employment. Thanks to a recent $1 million technology upgrade, distance learning opportunities are now available, allowing students to connect with universities remotely. Gorman is also exploring adult education options to support lifelong learning in the community. Visit jeffjvs.org to learn more.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
It's Electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darla Oseba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
I'm Brody Suckots from the Purdue Boilermakers, and I keep up with what's going on back home by watching Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Everyone at IWS is proud to support our area schools and athletes. We would like to wish every team a safe and successful season. Play hard, stay strong, and good luck from all of us at IWS.
A legacy committed to service and sustainability in our communities.
Back here at Harrison Central High School, it's Division IV tournament action on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority, the Ohio Valley Sports Online. The best in high school basketball. And right now we're in tournament time, and I think we're going to be a busy group here, Jimmy. There's a lot of games coming up next week on both sides of the river. We're going to try to cover as many of them as we can. Don't have that schedule done yet because it depends on what happens today.
Sure.
To see where we're going to be.
Yep, well, we've got Indian Creek and Union Local and Steubenville Big Red Girls that we follow, and definitely a lot of boys games in the Ohio side. We will be doing Steubenville Big Red and Dover tonight. If Big Red wins, they're playing at OU next Tuesday, along with Creek playing in Zanesville. So there's two games right there we could be covering, Phil, next week. Just on Tuesday, we got Eau Glen and Tyler playing next Thursday in a sectional game up at Eau Glen. And just so many teams we cover. Ferry, St. Clairsville, Union Local, and some of the other ones. Some of our teams kind of went down last night and played their final game of the season. So sorry to say that, but we will cover our local guys as much as possible and bring OVSO into your homes here in the next few weeks and hope that our teams make a run to the state.
Yeah, that would be nice. And, we have the same vantage point from here as the cameras have, so you're looking kind of down behind the benches here, and we're looking down, and it's well, I love our guys from Indian Creek, our three men coaches from Indian Creek, but all three of them, Jimmy, they're very follically challenged. I like to say.
Sorry, Tia said my buddy Tia has a love affair for everyone down there.
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, Ron, but I had to get that in on my buddy Joey Rebar. Joey Rebar and I go back a long, long time, a lot of years ago, when he was just a young man as a basketball official in the Ohio Valley. What a great guy, what a class guy, and what a great group they have.
Phil, let's go down to the floor for the starting lineups, even though Phil just gave it to you.
And I'll tell you, I talked about this last time we did Indian Creek. We had Indian Creek in a basketball game. Gracie Kleinsmith, to me, is a key to this game as well. She has made herself so much better. She has become such a contributor to this team. She contributed last year, but she's contributed so much this year. I really look for big things from Gracie in this game today.
I think all Steve F's and coaching staffs, players get better as the year goes along. Hey, lost McKenna Scott last year, and they really haven't missed much of a beat this year without her, even though she was one of the best players Creek has ever had.
Well, Steve, you know, if you think Indian Creek and you think Indian Creek basketball, immediately coming to your mind is going to be defense. Steve Eft teaches the entire game, not only defense, but he teaches the entire game. But his teams are going to be defensively on mark, just as Joe Dunleavy's have always been throughout the last 40 years.
Well, we're ready for the Commissioner Eric Timmons opening tap here, and to call the play-by-play, the legendary Phil Rujek.
In my own mind. Maselli and Walker are going to be set for the tip. The officiating crew today, Zach Peden, Scott Bunning, and Adrian Williams. Indian Creek wins the tip, and they will have possession number 1 on the afternoon. Cutting through against the man-to-man defense, looking for the open shot, has one. Shot up, no good. Rebound, taken down, fought hard for. That's why she has 12 as an average this year. Sadler looking to go inside. Walker, nothing there. Rebound taken down by Indian Valley. See what defense Indian Creek's going to be measured up in.
Man-to-man.
And they're going to go man. Both teams in half-court man, Jimmy.
Oh, let's see what Creek does on a make, though. But right now, you're right, Phil. One of the keys also, Indian Valley's coach told me, we've got to keep him off the board. Sadler already has an offensive rebound.
And directing traffic out there is Cassie Maselli. On the wing it goes. Looking for an open shot, tries to drive. Good defense by Sadler. Maselli again. Gabby Taylor shuts her off. Good job defensively so far here by Indian Creek. Not having even an opportunity to look for a good shot for Indian
We look
Valley.
for a low-scoring game here, Phil, tonight. Creek would like to get a little higher and be on the move.
Yeah, I think Indian Valley like to keep this thing in the 30s.
So Creek's playing good defense, but this is helping Indian Valley running that clock.
Well, I think you're right, and I think this part of their plan is to run some clock, but they're just not able to get any kind of offensive pattern at all. Now they do, and it's stolen away. Good job that time by Gracie Wiley. Gets in the passing lane. Walker with the basketball. One-on-one she's going. Help defense implored by Indian Valley. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be our first foul of the game. Going to be on Indian Valley's number 3, Bailey McConnell. Her first team foul, number 1. Steve F. Let's see if we can't get something easy off an inbound play. And they tried to, and it goes out of bounds. Just eluded Sadler there on the pass inbounds. And Indian Creek going to go half court, Jimmy.
Yep,
50
first turnover there, our first. 2 minutes in, Phil. Both teams filling each other out. Normally you get a slow start in these big games. A little bit of pressure.
And Jen Zimmerman looks like she was a good time player when she maybe was a high schooler. She just has that. She has that look about her. She was not only a good coach but a good player. 3-point shot up and good. It's electric for Bailey McConnell, and a 3-0 lead here for Indian Valley.
McConnell is their leading scorer.
Taylor comes to Walker. Walker going to stop, pop off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Gracie Wiley. Back out it comes to Walker, or to Taylor to Walker.
Good help defense by Indian Valley, but there's Creek again on another offensive rebound.
Well, Creek does have a size differential that a little bit into their advantage. 3-point shot up, no good. A rebound again by Creek. Nope. Whistle blows in the foul. It will belong to Creek.
Gabby Taylor snuck in there to get an offensive rebound. That foul's going to be on Klassner, her first, team second.
And let's see what we set up here. She's going to spin and go to the ball, and that's a nice move there and a little push, but nothing called. A miss by Walker, and I think Walker's going to get whistled for the frustration foul.
She might have got fouled, as you said, Phil. No call, and then fouled on the rebound.
And missed the easy shot that she feels like she could have made.
Creek's had enough. They're in their 1-2-2 three-quarter court here.
Steve said, enough's enough. We've been nice too long. And they break the press, and we'll start the half-court offense, and Creek will be in there man-to-man. So they'll start in a 1-2-2. pressure defense and fade back to a man-to-man in half court. Try for the baseline, taken away. That time nicely by Walker. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound. Taken away by Indian Valley. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound. Saved inbounds. It goes to Creek. And Taylor feels the pressure behind her, and she gets it across half court. Looks for Walker. Walker looks to penetrate. Nothing there. She'll stop. She'll pop. 3-pointer up. A little bit short. Rebound taken down by Klassner. 1-4 high, 1-4 set, and all they do is run through and try to go one-on-one with a pick and roll on one side of the floor or the other. Klassner with it now out front.
Good switch, man-to-man defense with Creek.
And they'll reset the offense. Simple offense, but very effective if you can play it right. 3-point shot up again, misses the rim, hits the backboard, and comes down. Taylor. Walker going to take it to the hole. Up and in, and Creek breaks the hex of 0 on the board. 3-2 now. They trail by 1. Full court pressure by the Creek.
4.5 minutes before Creek scored.
Stolen away, and no. Good job by Indian Valley. Now they're going to stop the fast break. Stops the runner up, no good. Rebound Sadler. Sadler. She is a machine on the boards. Taylor looks for the offense. Nothing there. Gets it off to Walker. Walker. Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt going to take it to the hole. She'll stop. Out to Wiley. Wiley. She'll try to look inside. Walker up, no good. A rebound taken down. Nope. Going to be bouncing around and taken down finally by Cassie Maselli. She'll start the offense. Maselli. They set nice screens, does Indian Valley, but nothing has materialized. And that one's going to be a 50 Hertz rental turnover, unforced.
Maselli took her eye off the pass there and went out of bounds. Indian Valley starts 3 seniors in McConnell, Maselli, and Latella. Creek has 2 seniors on the team and on the floor, and Gabby Taylor and Riley Sadler, who's also an excellent catcher on the softball team.
3-2 your score, 2:19 to go here in the first quarter. Creek trails in a low-scoring affair here so far.
We thought it'd be low scoring, but not this low scoring.
Yeah, this is Taylor going to take it to the hole. Shot up and gets the bounce in, and it's now a 1-point Indian Creek lead at 4-3. Down to 2:02. They break the press, do the Braves. Down low, back out. Now they'll shoot the 3, up and no good. Rebound, bounces around, finally into the hands of Kleinschmidt. Taylor looks up. Wiley with the basketball, back to Taylor, sets the offense. Gets it to Walker. Walker going to penetrate into the paint. She will draw the foul. Looks like 24 again. Hallie Klassner.
It's her second foul. It's tough to stop Walker one-on-one. I give Indian Valley a lot of credit. They're doing a great job with their help defense, especially on Walker. As Creek will have their first sub as Walker hits the first one. Up 5-3 is Indian Creek. And looks like Walker's going to get a break if she makes this, and Crouch is going to come in, Michaela Crouch.
Crouch does come in for Walker. I'm sure it's going to be a quick breather here.
So Creek with 6 unanswered points, now ahead 6-3 with 1:40 to go, quarter number 1.
They went to their pressure defense, and it's caused a little bit of just getting them out of their rhythm. Not really caused any turnovers, get out of the rhythm, and that's caused a turnover that time.
Thrifty Hertz again.
Kleinschmidt with the steal. Wiley out front along with Taylor. Wiley.
And Wiley has really improved. You mentioned it the last
Wiley and Kleinschmidt both. Wiley this year is man, she is something else.
Creek will take a backdoor layup here if they get it. If not, they're going to be patient.
You know what I like about Wiley is you don't notice her too much during the game. There's Kleinschmidt with 2 here with 52 seconds.
Little left-handed baby hook. First quarter brought to you by Casey Johnson, State Farm.
Wiley, you don't notice her during the game. You get to the box score, she's got X amount of rebounds, X amount of points, and X amount of steals. She contributes every way possible. And this time she contributes a personal foul.
Nice job on the break and one here. That was Holbrook with a 2+1. And the foul is on Wiley, as you mentioned, her first.
But that's what happens with Gracie, with anybody. Back in comes Walker. She'll take over for Crouch. But Wiley, she's so around the ball, and she plays within herself, and she's not afraid to take the open shot. Shot was missed, and a rebound by Walker. Walker goes coast to coast and misses everything. Tried to get the scoop shot to go, and it just thought the angle wasn't there for her. 3-point shot up and no good. Rebound bounces around. Sadler with it, but she was out of bounds. She got pushed. Fouls on Carter Love, 5'6" senior for Indian Valley. Number 4, so.
Now Creek can hold for the last shot, up by 3, looking to extend here in quarter number 1, 8-5.
Taylor looks for the back door cut, nothing there. Good job by, almost losing the basketball, good job by Walker. Walker gets the shot up, no good, and that's going to be the buzzer for the first quarter. At the end of 1 quarter of play, your score, Indian Creek 8, Indian Valley 5. You're watching the best in high school basketball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Your vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care, the only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
At Jefferson County Joint Vocational School, we believe in turning interest into careers. With 16 programs, with 3 new programs starting this fall, from auto service and welding to cosmetology, health technologies, and multimedia design. You'll gain real-life skills, jumpstart your future, and get hands-on from day one. Boost your employability with up-to-date equipment, earn certifications, and open doors. It's a short drive to your path and your future. Jefferson County Joint Vocational School, building futures one skill at a time.
We're back here, quarter number 1 in the books, 8-5, Indian Creek. Walker leads Creek with 4. Taylor has a bucket, as does Kleinsmith. McConnell hit a 3-pointer, and Holbrook a 2-pointer for the 5 Indian Valley points. Phil?
Indian Valley with the ball first here in the second quarter. They'll try to work it around. Indian Creek in their patented man-to-man defense.
In the second quarter, brought to you by Everhart Bow Funeral Home.
Almost a 5-second call there, Walker. Good defense. Step back up, no good. Might have got a hand on it. Somebody
That
from
was
Indian
Taylor,
Creek.
good defense.
And it goes to the hands of Indian Valley. Aselli, one of their senior leaders. Off on the wing, looking for the shot, nothing there. Good, very, very patient, very patient team, Indian Valley.
Creek's done a great job on switches, Phil, on picks.
Well, so far this game favored Indian Valley as far as the amount of scoring. Very low scoring here.
Low
so
scoring is going to favor Indian Valley today, or helping them. If it's a higher scoring, higher pace game, it's going to favor Creek.
All the way across, the pass goes, and an unforced turnover again. 50 Hertz rental turnover, and with the basketball.
Unofficially, I have them for 4 turnovers and Creek with 1.
And Creek will have their first possession here of this second quarter.
Indian Valley not straying. They're going to stay quarter court man with nice help away. Creek in that 1-4 set.
Walker going to take the 3 from the top of the key, up and good. It's electric for Cadence Walker. First quarter score, Unioto leads Steubenville 24-14. And a travel forced by Sadler there, so a turnover again by the Braves. 50 Hertz rental turnover in Indian Creek. will trigger the ball. And I see Mr. Green down there right at midcourt. Jimmy, he is at everything, and I'll tell you, if you once in a while, if you sneak in, you might catch him in weird in a Madonna game.
See Ray Ferguson down there, and our boy John Brody. Walker.
And Walker going to drive baseline. She'll not get the hoop, but she'll get the harm. And that's going to be on number 3, I believe, Bailey McConnell.
It's her second.
And at the line for 2 is going to be Cadence Walker.
Yep, she missed a lot of shots first quarter. They get her going. Creek is going to be in great shape.
Walker with her 8th point now. Well, credit these two teams. They both play pretty good defense. And Indian Creek now with a 13-5 lead. Walker making both free throws. They'll go back to their pressure defense, try to trap, and they get it in the middle. Does the Braves. Now they break it. Let's see if they can up. Indian Creek, Walker one more time getting back on defense, created a turnover. As good a pass the ball was one of the Braves, and she thought better of it because Creek was there and dragged her foot for the turnover.
It's really hard to play Creek man-to-man sometimes. Gabby Taylor, great job of bounce passing in, but it's hard to stop Walker and Kleinsmith one-on-one, like right there, Phil.
And Walker, like you said, Jimmy, get her going and look out. She's starting to heat up now, as she now has 11 with those 2 points.
3-0 Indian Valley, now 15-5 Creek.
They break the press, but exactly what you want somebody to do when they break the press is hurry down the court. Shot up, no good, rebound Walker. That's why you press. You don't necessarily press to get a turnover. You press to make the other team do things they don't want to do that are uncomfortable, and you end up with a turnover. They just give you the ball oftentimes. And Walker going to take it to the hole, up again off the glass and in for Cadence Walker, and a timeout, a full timeout going to be taken here by Coach Zimmerman. Your score, Indian Creek 17, Indian Valley 5. You're watching the best in high school tournament basketball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Back after this 1-minute timeout.
For reliable comfort all year round, trust Arisich Heating and Cooling in Wellsburg. Serving the Ohio Valley with decades of experience, Arisich offers expert installation, repair, and maintenance for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Their dedicated team goes above and beyond to ensure your home or business stays comfortable, no matter the season. Experience quality service, honest pricing, and fast response times. Choose Arisich Heating and Cooling, where your comfort is our top priority. Call today for a free estimate. 304-737-0951. That's 304-737-0951, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Hi, I'm Carrie Woods from Straub Automotive. When I can't get to a game in the Ohio Valley, I watch it on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
All right, we're back here, 17-5 Creek. Creek's exploded, and Cadence Walker has exploded. She's got all 9 points in the quarter and already 13 in the game, Phil.
Well, she's something special, and you kind of expected her to do something, but boy, she's really come above and beyond here. And they do break the press, but they're going to have to stop and set it up, and they're going to take the three-pointer, and it's up and no good. Good block out that time by Taylor, and she'll come down with the rebound. Shot taken by Bailey McConnell, but ungood.
Took Creek over 4 minutes to get their first bucket, Phil. But, man, they're doing a good job offensively now.
They liked what they saw, and they had fun doing it. Taylor is blocked as she tries to get the baseline shot up, but it's going to go out of bounds and belong to.
Nice block by McConnell, but she kicked it out of bounds.
So Kleinsmith going to trigger it in.
Look out.
And stolen away. Another turnover this time for the Creek. And a shot up and good. A good shot by Cassie Maselli up off the glass and in to break the drought. 17-7. I believe that standard is in the way of that scoreboard for me. .402 to go here in the second quarter. Kleinsmith tries to go baseline, cut off nicely. Back out to Sadler. Sadler going to get it up to Taylor. They'll set the offense. Nice screen by Walker. And drive by Taylor. Whistle blows and a foul. That time on number 23.
That's her third. Klassner 24.
Is that 24 or 20?
Yeah,
no,
third
that's 24.
foul. See if they're going to have to take her out. Tough to take her out when you're down 10, one of your starters, as Taylor rattles it out.
Well,
17-7.
Not sure what her bench is, but
3:50 to go, quarter number 2. Creek ahead by 10, looking to go to Zanesville in the regional. Second straight year on Tuesday night to play Buckeye Valley.
Pressure still applied by Creek. Kleinsmith in the front of the 1-2-2. Tries to get her over here with Walker, which would be a huge double team. And they do break the press, and they'll set the offense.
They've done a good job, Phil, breaking the press, but they haven't capitalized off of it.
No, and they're patience. You can only be patient for so long. I mean, they're still okay, but 3-point shot up and no good by Maselli. Rebound by who else? Sadler. Taylor going to take her time. Head into half court.
Well, we expected low scoring. We got it, Phil. 18-7. 3 minutes ago, quarter 2.
Gracie Wiley shot up. That one a little bit too long, and the rebound taken down by Maselli. She'll slow it down, try to get it to the guard. And Bailey McConnell will set the offense. McConnell out front against Taylor. Trying to set some screens low and get some low post movement. They do have the ball into the low post. Shot up and no good. Rebound, Sadler. Tried to get a shot over the defender and unable to convert is Hallie Klassner, and Indian Creek with the basketball. Taylor, or Cadence Walker, up off the glass as she drives near the paint, and that's another 15 points now of the number 4 Walker.
This quarter, Creek's got 12. She's got 11 of them.
Everhart Bow Funeral Home, sponsor of this quarter. Shot up too long, chased down, and it goes out of bounds. It belonged to the Creek, and in comes
Michaela Crouch for Taylor.
And give Taylor a break.
So Steve F. can be patient if he wants to. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. 20-7. Great defense by Indian Creek. All we have is the end of the first quarter score. Uniato Chillicothe 24, Steubenville Big Red 14.
A little bit of pressure applied by half court by the Braves. Kleinsmith going to look in the corner for Sadler. Sadler going to go baseline. Good job defensively. Back out front it comes to Wiley. She'll look to go inside. Shot up. Kleinsmith can't get it. Gets her own rebound up and over the front of the rim for 2 more for Gracie Kleinsmith. 22-7, 1:30 to go here in the second quarter of the first half. Stolen away again. Another Thrifty Hertz turnover forced by Indian Creek pressure. Walker stops, looks in the corner. Kleinsmith, nothing there. Back out front it comes. They'll reset. Comes back out to Walker. Walker, the 2 front offense. See if she can get to the paint. She goes, puts the little jumper up and in. The scoop shot up and in and good. 24-7 now. Timeout taken. A 30-second timeout taken by Indian Valley. Mario's timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30.
A Bruin symbolizes strength, adaptability, and resilience. From the moment a child enters Brooke County schools, they are forever known as a Bruin. They have pride in themselves and the schools they attend. A Bruin can navigate challenging situations and will always work to embrace change. A Bruin ensures all students understand what it means to be a part of something special and have a sense of belonging where they can study, compete, and succeed. Want to learn more about what it means to be a Bruin? Visit BruinPride.net. Brooke County Schools, the place to be.
And we're back here. 56 seconds to go. Creek 24, Indian Valley 7. So it's been all Creek in quarter number 2, Phil.
Indian Valley across the timeline. Under a minute. Let's see if they can muster some kind of offense. Creek defense is
Smothering.
Yeah, I mean,
Smothering.
they're just they don't break. They don't allow they allow nothing to happen. The dam does not crack.
Help
so to
defense
speak.
is good, Phil. That
Yep.
And the
Baseline
switch,
defense is good.
Switch defense is good. Wow.
And the travel, again, the defense forces the offense to do something they're uncomfortable with, and another Thrifty Hertz rental turnover with 21 seconds. See if CVF decides
Good
to go.
offense, defense stuff. He gave Walker a rest, putting her back in. I'm going to hold for one if I'm Creek. 21 seconds to go. Up by 17.
And Taylor takes her time getting across the timeline. Gets it to Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith. And has it stolen away. Nice job by Maselli. And Maselli will not get the shot off. If you're going to foul him so the shot doesn't go off. And that's what Kleinsmith did. A hard foul, not a dirty foul. And Maselli going to be at the line for two here with 4.7 seconds to go. And Steve Eft is like, oh, why does this stuff happen to us?
Well, he wanted the hold for one, and I thought that was the right move. But
yep, I agree. Just didn't work out.
Kleinsmith got her pocket picked that time.
Credit Maselli. Did a nice job.
Good move here by Indian Valley. I guess they're going to take out Klassner, okay, with 3 fouls. I'm hoping that's the case.
She gets a bounce, and that's exactly what they do. Good job with 4 seconds. No point in risking that. So the shot good by Maselli. Second shot up and bounces long. Rebound. Sadler, fight for the rebound. The ball out of bounds with 0.3 seconds. Took a lot of time there to gather up that rebound, and it's just going to get it in bounds, and let's see what happens. Get it in bounds, and let's play for the second half. We have halftime here at Harrison Central, Division IV High School Girls Tournament action between the Indian Creek Redskins and the Indian Valley Braves. Your score at halftime, Indian Creek 24, Indian Valley 8. You're watching the best in high school tournament basketball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after this timeout with our halftime show, brought to you by Berryman Chemicals.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
Looking for a one-stop destination in Chester, West Virginia? Visit Cheney's Sunoco, where you can fill up your car and satisfy your cravings all in one place. Enjoy piping hot food, mouth-watering subs, and delicious pizza, all prepared fresh just for you. Experience a clean, welcoming environment with friendly service that makes you feel right at home. Locally owned and operated, Cheney's Sunoco is committed to serving the Chester community. Stop by today and treat yourself.
Chirps Auto Body Repair, located in Bel Air, Ohio, has been a trusted name in collision repair and painting services since 1974. Under the dedicated ownership of Steve Chirpa Sr., the shop has built a strong reputation for delivering quality craftsmanship and ensuring customer satisfaction. Whether restoring vehicles to their pre-accident condition or providing expert paintwork, Chirps Auto Body Repair takes pride in its meticulous attention to detail. The team also offers comprehensive support with insurance claims, making the repair process smooth and stress-free for customers. For reliable auto body services, you can reach Chirps Auto Body Repair at 740-676-6962.
Experience the excitement of Edge Sports in partnership with First West Presbyterian Church, where children's golf takes center stage. Don't miss your chance to use the state-of-the-art TrackMan Golf Simulator, perfect for golfers of all ages and skill levels to practice, learn, and improve. Edge Golf is growing, offering expert lessons and opportunities to fine-tune your game. Gather your group and schedule a session today before every slot fills up. Elevate your golf experience at Edge Sports. Call 740-282-4591 or visit edgesportsov.com today.
Okay. All right, we're back here. Indian Creek 24, Indian Valley 8. Smothering defense by Creek in quarter number 2, outscoring Indian Valley 16-3. It was 8-5 after 1 Indian Creek, and now it's up to 24-8. Leading the way is probably all-stater, in my opinion, Cadence Walker with 17. And she's got a 3-pointer, 4 for 4 from the line. Gabby Taylor has 3, a 2-pointer, and 1 for 2 from the line. And Gracie Kleinsmith has 2 buckets for their 24 points. For Indian Valley, Bailey McConnell hit a 3 to put Indian Valley up 3-0, and that's all she has. Michelle has 3 points with a 2-pointer and 1 for 2 from the line. And Holbrook, who has 3 fouls, has a 2-pointer and an 0 for 1 from the line. Unofficially, I have Indian Valley with 8 turnovers and Creek with only 2. So Creek's handled the ball. They've done a good job on the boards. They played smothering defense, and Walker has come alive, Phil, in here the second quarter to take this big halftime lead.
Yeah, Jimmy, you know, we talked about Creek's defense, and if you can handle Creek's defense, you can be in the game. Indian Valley, for the most part, has handled the defense, or the pressure defense. They haven't handled the half-court defense. And credit Indian Creek, as we said, you know, when you say Indian Creek basketball, the first thing that comes to your mind is defense, both boys and girls. And I'll tell you, they are on top of their game today defensively. And Indian Creek, on the offensive end, man, you got a one-man wrecking crew over there, and Cadence Walker, 17 of the 24 points she has, and she's been unstoppable on that end of the floor.
Well, this halftime report sponsored by Barium and Chemicals. Yeah, Indian Valley coming in at 8-16. It was a big upset over Philo. Got to give them credit. That was 33-31. But we did have Creek coming in as a pretty prohibitive favorite, and everything has pretty much gone to game plan. Steve F. has to be really happy. Good shot if things keep up that he'll be playing Tuesday in Zanesville. We think that's 6 o'clock tip against Buckeye Valley. They're 23-2, so the pressure mounts a little bit bigger in the next round of the regionals.
Well, and Creek has been here before. I'm not sure Indian Valley's passed here in the tournament, at least recent past.
It's been a while.
I know they have success in softball, baseball. I'm not sure about their basketball girls, but Creek has been here. Steve Eft and his crew and these young ladies, they know what to expect. They come into the game. They know how to play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and what to do to get ready to play in the afternoon. And if you think there's no difference in playing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon or playing at 6 o'clock all the time, even when you get to tournament time, there's no JV game. So when you play, there's a JV game during the season, no JV game during the tournament. When you don't have a JV game, you got to get ready as soon as you get to the gym. You don't have time to sit in the stands and think about things or or whatever you do to get ready, you have to be ready to go when you get off the bus and out of the locker room. So a lot of differences, and these girls have been through it before, so that's a feather in the cap of Steve Efton. That's an advantage that they have going for them here for the second half.
Well, we're going to take a timeout. We're about 2 minutes to go here before the third quarter start, and we'll come back after this Mario's timeout.
If you're looking to bring your dream project to life in the Ohio Valley, trust Homo Construction for outstanding results. With a reputation for quality workmanship and attention to detail, Homo Construction takes pride in every job, from renovations to new builds. Enjoy peace of mind with free, no-obligation estimates tailored to your specific needs. Choose a contractor who values honesty, reliability, and superior craftsmanship. Choose Homo Construction in the Ohio Valley, where your vision becomes reality.
Raji Home Improvement stands out as a premier destination for kitchen and bath updates, renowned for their expertise in stunning remodels. As a proud craft-made distributor, they offer state-of-the-art designs that elevate any space. Homeowners can explore a variety of styles and finishes, all while enjoying the convenience of free estimates. Raji also champions DIY enthusiasts, encouraging them to visit for craft-made products. Supporting local businesses not only enhances your home, but also strengthens the community.
We're back here. Indian Creek 24, Indian Valley 8. Nobody in foul trouble for Creek. Indian Valley has Klassner with 3 and McConnell with 2. We do have an update, Phil. Halftime, Big Red has closed the gap. 31-25, Chillicothe Uniauto, as they get ready for the second half and haven't been able to get other scores, as Creek's going to trigger in, looking to play one half to make it to their second straight regional, Phil.
Wintersville Trophy Shop bringing you this third quarter today of the special presentation of M&M Hardware in Creek. Looking to expand their lead, and they will indeed, as a nice backdoor cut by Gracie Kleinsmith, up and in from Gabby Taylor. First 2 of the quarter go to the Indian Creek.
Listen, that was a set play on the half by Steve F. He's really good setting something up off a timeout.
Well, in quick hitters are those are they come out of the quarter, you come out of a timeout, and those are so important in the game, and especially out of bounds plays. And Steve is one of the kings at that. Shot missed again by the Braves, and whistle blows in a foul. Kleinsmith going to the hole. It's not going to be a basket, it'll be possession, but
Latella with her first.
Team foul number 1 here in the third quarter. Indian Creek has started as they finished the quarter.
I will say Natalie Kearns, Phil, is hurt for Indian Valley. There's a good out-of-bounds play missed, and that really hurts them. Walker with a rebound, no good.
And Sadler going to fight, and she's going to draw the
foul.
Fight
and foul, huh?
Yeah. Just a little bit too much that time by Sadler. Riley so aggressive and so aggressively goes after the ball. And what a rebounder, man. She is so much fun to have on the court, so much fun to watch when she's on this board. She's like an absolute machine. Again, the 1-2-2 half-court trap back into a man-to-man.
They've done a pretty good job of beating it, Phil, but they can't capitalize after. They're not attacking real well after.
Indian Creek is back to that man-to-man defense, and that's going to be a turnover because off the leg of one of the Braves.
What happened was Kleinsmith hit it, went off the Indian Valley's player's leg, and another thrifty turnover, number 9 for Indian Valley. They're going to pressure 1-2-2.
So we'll see what they go back to.
Somebody needs to cut middle here for Creek.
And a timeout by Steve F. He's going to make sure they know what they're doing and not get any kind of craziness here. 6:44 to go to third quarter. 26-8 your score. 30-second timeout. Mario's timeout. We'll be back after this.
At Steel and Wolf Funeral Homes, we honor lives with compassion and dignity. With 2 convenient locations in Weirton, West Virginia, we offer personalized services tailored to your needs. From pre-planning to grief support, our caring staff is here to guide you through every step. Choose Steel and Wolf, where memories are cherished forever.
Hello, this is Joe Wallace, the head coach of the Barons. When I can't catch a live game in the Valley, I'm tuning in to OVSO, Ohio Valley Sports Online, the premier broadcasting of all things Ohio Valley sports.
Yeah, we're back here, 26-8 Creek, as they're going to call timeout and try to beat this press breaker, and they do.
Exactly what you said. Put somebody in the middle, and that's exactly what Creek did. Ron Tweedy talking to him there. He's the press guru, offensive press guru. Taylor looks for the shot, nothing there. Kleinsmith going to penetrate. She'll take the jumper up and no good. Out of bounds, misses it all. It'll belong to the Braves.
So impressed with Gabby Taylor. She plays under control, makes good decisions, good bounce passer, and it's a shame she's had 2 knee surgeries or things would have even been better.
Yeah, she's an outstanding point guard. Handles the basketball and handles the team very well. And across the timeline, just in time, are the Braves. Shot up and no good. Rebound, Sadler. She's going to get it to Taylor, and Walker going to bring it across the timeline. They'll pick up at half court now, man-to-man. And that help defense. They do a good job with help defense. Now they're going to try to double. Get it to Wiley. Wiley to Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith for 3, up and good. It's electric by Gracie Kleinsmith.
Well, they doubled Walker, tried to get it out of her hands, and Kleinsmith burned him.
And now
they had people in the middle before, Phil. I don't know why they don't put a person in the middle to start Indian Valley to break that pressure, making it hard.
And they just did, and they did break it. And now they're going to try to go inside, and the shot is up and missed, and a rebound by Taylor.
You notice one shot every time. Great box outs.
Indian Creek is got the triangle going there, the rebounding triangle. Taylor down to Sadler. Sadler cross court, and they'll set the offense. They're going to stay in a 1-2-2. They're going to penetrate is Walker, and they collapse, but not in time, off the glass. And that's 18 now for 18 or 19?
19.
19 now. My eyes are deceiving me. And good job by Indian Creek, keep the ball out of the middle. And now Maselli to try to set the offense. Maselli against Kleinsmith. Back out front, it comes to McConnell. McConnell to Kastner. Kastner in the corner. Maselli shot no good. Rebound taken down by, long rebound by McConnell. Gets it back to Maselli. She'll penetrate. Nice little jump.
A little Euro step there.
And a 2-point basket is good, and a 30-second timeout. Mario's timeout. 31-10 your score. We'll just keep it here for now. Just a 30-second timeout.
Creek does a good job of finding the open player. Walker again is the key to Indian Creek. They're up by 21, a quarter and a half to go to try to make their second regional. Big Red down 38-29 with 5.5 to go there in Zanesville. Let's hope they can mount a comeback and make it to the regional next Thursday at Ohio Dominican.
You know, Jimmy, both these coaching staffs, I'm watching both these coaching staffs during timeouts. The head coach obviously is the primary, but the assistant coaches either take somebody aside or they contribute. You got 2 coaching staffs that work very hard here. Of course, Indian Creek's is working out much better for them with 31-10 lead, but it's good to see 2 coaching staffs working really hard in this game. Across the timeline comes Taylor. Taylor, Wiley, back to Taylor. Double team, back to Wiley. Wiley. She just plays within herself. She doesn't try to do too much. She is a consistent player on the court as Gracie Wiley.
You can tell Indian Valley well coached, Phil. They just missed a lot of shots. They're hurting with Kearns out. They just don't have the woman power, you might say. The players.
They don't seem to have a whole lot of strength in their bench.
No. Of course, Creek's been basically playing 5-2, but all 5 can score for Creek. And there's Taylor.
Up and off the glass, inside the paint. Nice pass that time.
Ditto. As she scores, Taylor can score. We saw Wiley hit 3 threes at Creek the last game, and Walker, Kleinsmith, and Sadler 3 leading scorers.
Out front it comes Maselli, going to try. Nope, she'll kick it out. Back out front. Connell, she'll try to penetrate. Nothing there, pulls it back. Up, no good. Rebound. foul.
23 Holbrook. No, Holbrook, their first, yep.
Yep, 23 Holbrook, her first. Another great job by Sadler. She didn't get the rebound, but she caused the rebound to go the way it did.
And I like this here. You know, you're going to split the point guard, 1-2-2. You got Kleinsmith in the middle. Just keep going weak side and take it across if you need to.
That's it. You draw the double team in the backcourt and take it across with a pass into the front court. Walker, she's going to be fouled.
It's number 3 on McConnell.
Her third. This is only the third foul. Yeah, third foul of the quarter. Here with 2:53 still to go.
So a close first quarter, Phil, 8-5. Since then, it's been all Creek.
Crouch back out it goes. Kleinsmith now with it. Kleinsmith going to penetrate nothing.
Crouch in for Wiley.
They'll just pull it back out and restart against man-to-man defense. Half court. Taylor going to penetrate. She'll stop. Back out to Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith going to try it. Nothing there. Back out to Taylor. And they just try to get the ball to the basket if they can, and if they don't, they pull it back out and start again. Or they do that and they shoot the three-pointer up and good. It's electric. Gracie Kleinsmith from the corner.
It's been the Kleinsmith show here in quarter number 3. She's got 8.
She's got 11 now.
In the third and 11 in the game, as you said. Make it 12, Phil.
And the shot up and no good. Rebound kept alive by Sadler, but taken down by Gabby Taylor. Up ahead to Walker. Walker going to take it down into the paint. Kleinsmith puts a shot up. It's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
40-34. The Red coming back there.
Well, they were down 9 or 10 here just a minute or so ago. It's still in the third quarter. Big Red.
Yeah, I've got Kleinsmith with 12, Phil, not 11, so I'm going to trust myself.
I'm going to go with yours.
Yeah, that one's up and in. As Wiley comes in, giving Sadler a break. He does a great job with 6 people, 7 people, just rotating, give him a little breather.
Sadler with a little Charlie horse, it looks like. And unbelievably, nothing is going right for the Braves as they try to put the ball in bounds.
Wow.
No pressure at all, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Klassener.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare. They've been outscored 38-7 since the 3-0 deficit.
And Walker going to retreat and pull the ball out off the double team, gets it to Taylor. Taylor looks cross court. Now she's going to penetrate, gets it to Kleinsmith. She couldn't find a handler. She'd have shot the 3. In the corner. Now she'll penetrate. And that's what making a couple threes will do for you. She misses and you get the rebound, but that's what will happen when you can make the three-pointer. Pacelli in the corner goes. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, taken down by Kleinsmith. Hallie Klassener couldn't get that one to fall.
They can't get a break, Phil. They've had some open shots. They just can't knock them down.
And it's not like they're missing big. They're just not going down for them. Penetration and a foul.
Well, quarter 2 has been the Walker show. Quarter 3 has been the Kleinsmith show.
Gracie will be at the line shooting 2.
Already with 10 points in the quarter, Phil, looking for 11 and 12.
1:05 to go here in this third quarter.
She makes the first.
Brought to you by Wintersville Trophy Shop.
Special presentation today of M&M Hardware. Nice people there, always helping you. Up and in again, 40-10. Just a nightmare for Indian Valley.
Coach, I want to go back in. Can I go back in, please? And yes, you can. Let Gracie Kleinsmith have a break.
So 17 for Walker, 16 for Kleinsmith so far in the game. 33 of their 40 points from the two-headed monster there.
Step back and a three-point shot just won't go. A little bit too long, and Sadler with the rebound. Time by McConnell. And they will pressure three-quarter court. Sadler to Walker to Crouch. Back to Walker in the paint. Fights, gets the ball out. Wiley in the corner of Sadler. She'll penetrate and lose the basketball, but a foul called, and she'll be going to the line for 2.
Latella, her second.
on the double bonus. Sadler